get clothes that are light. At least for me, I had to wear like 2 or 3 shirts. Like just rotate them through the weeks in the summer because they were like the lightest ones I got. Get mesh garments for the summer. I know my companions had those and they weren't as hot as me because I had like the Carinessa ones. But yeah, just pick clothing that, unless you're an elder, of course. I know they had places they could get to get their clothes like dry clean. But try to get shirts that don't need to be ironed if you're a sister, or skirts, because they have washers but they don't have dryers there, so you hang your clothes to dry. And packing, I was awful at packing, so I don't know if you want my advice. I left most of my clothes on the way home because I couldn't fit them in my luggage. But yeah, just don't bring anything you're not going to use. And I would bring icy hot too. That's something I wish I had on my mission. Because the mission's a walking mission unless you're an assistant to the president or you're a zone leader. You don't have a car. And sometimes if you're a sister training leader, you'll have a car. But you walk a lot. And if you're not used to walking, you'll get sore. Or even after some P-days going on big hikes, you'll get really sore. Or if you try to stretch for 30 minutes for your exercise, you get super sore. And so I wish I had icy hot over there just to help my muscle cramps in my legs and stuff.
I said a little bit before about the weather. As I said, Albanian weather is really humid. So in the summer, you need a lot of shirts. Even if they're just like random shirts, you need them because it's so hot that you have to change your shirt probably like twice a day. And then we'd get home and we'd change our shirts just because of how hot it was. And something else, like in winter, it rains a lot. So you probably need rain boots. Because if you buy normal boots, then you'll have to change them every time. And it's like, you spend money, but also if you just buy like rain boots, then you're set. Also, like, just because it rains a lot, you also might need a raincoat. And like, you can't find a lot of church clothes in Albania. So like, it's just nice to like have a variety of like, I don't know, clothes that you want to take. And like something else, like an advice other than like the dressing, is that Albanians sometimes, well, Albanians need a little bit more time. They like simplicity. So like something that I would advise the missionaries that are going there is to be patient, because Albanian people are really welcoming. They love foreigners, so like they would like invite you to their house if you're like from another country, because they would always say, "Oh, you're just like a 20-year-old like girl or boy that is all alone here without the family. Just come in here and we can feed you, and like we can just like," they're like a family. So just love the people. I think that's like the best thing that you can tell, like the best advice that I could give. Because once you love the people, you'll love the work. And once you understand the people and you're patient with them, they'll give you also the opportunity to open, to share the message with them. And it's just cool because they don't have that experience. They don't know a lot about religion because of like Turkey and how they were like under the control of Turkey. But once you tell them and you explain it to them, like they're open to it and they'd love to have you over.